All right. So, with that being said, after getting familiar with the game and things of that nature, now where on earth do we go to get information about Marvel vs. Capcom 2? It's a pretty old game. It's not like people are flooding Twitter with tech and things like that. Actually, they are, but pretend they aren't. Where on earth can we get information? Well, there's always the Super Combo page for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is currently getting redone as of now. They are currently rewriting a bunch of character things. Hold on a second. So they're currently reworking a bunch of character things, rewriting them, I should say, so that people get a much better understanding of what the character is supposed to do rather than it just being a combo sheet. So because I chose Gambit, let's just head into the Gambit page, and you can see there is a genuine write-up of the character along with his strengths and his weaknesses and things of that nature. Now it also has his buttons on here. Unfortunately, as of making this video, they have not updated the frame data. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Light kick is the most important button that you need to know because it is your fastest button. Everything else kind of inconsequential until you have to pressure someone after ending a combo, in which case use crouching light kick or standing light kick because standing light punch will whiff on them. But with that being said, just it's a lot better made than it used to be. Even though it's not the best, you have a combo page. Not much to go off of there, but it is an older game. Game plan right up here. And here's the best part of the page, the resources tab. And what this allows you to do is head onto YouTube and find a bunch of people talking about Gambit, have a bunch of gameplay videos about Gambit. Really, this is Romento's YouTube channel. Here's the thing. You don't have to just put Gambit. You can put in... Hang on a second. A little unprofessional how I'm doing this, but works out nonetheless. Okay, you can put in Spider-Man. You can put in Venom. So it ultimately does not matter. With 18,000 videos under his belt, this guy has just about as many match footage you can ask for when it comes to the character. I have no idea what this is. Is this the ancient text? No, it's not. Okay. So with that being said, that is one place to look at. And unfortunately, these characters down here at the time of recording this have not been updated yet. Just to give you an idea of what these pages used to look like. It used to just tell you a bunch of special moves, list the colors and an assist. And yeah, there was a guide video here to help show you, how to do certain things. But the unfortunate thing is that it doesn't really give you an idea of how the character is supposed to be played, which is, in my opinion, the best part about a page like Super Combo or Dust Loop or whatever, Mizumi, whatever you're familiar with using. Venom, in particular, has a very interesting page where at the very end of it all is a literal flow chart as to how Venom can be played. I don't know how good Venom is, but this is pretty good. Like you really can't ask for a more detailed. You probably could, but you can't ask for a more detailed write up on a character, especially a character that doesn't exactly see a lot of high level play. But with that being said, we are also now at the Discord page for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. In case you don't know this, a lot of the information about fighting games is relegated to Discord pages instead of sites like Super Combo or Dust Loop. Generally speaking, if there's anything you want to know about a fighting game, go to Discord. It's going to be your best bet on figuring out how a character works and how how they're the tech that you can figure out for them as well. So, with that being said, I haven't personally used anything in Discord for any kind of specific character type knowledge. But if you have a question, if you want to figure out, let's say, a Ratio team, an Iron Man team, or any of like the top base teams, you can send a question into one of these Discord channels and get an answer out fairly quickly. Another thing you can do is just go to other team questions if you have a less popular team composition that you won't want to run. In my case, it would be Gambit, Cyclops, third slot, but that third slot is now occupied by Doctor Doom. And generally, from this, you can ask and pick the brains of people who have been playing this game for years and say, hey, in this situation, how does this character work? Generally, people will get back to you. Also, while I'm talking about this, don't be shy to just ask a question. People in the Discord aren't looking to bite your head off for not knowing anything, and there's no reason to be anxious for asking a simple question. I'm only saying this because once upon a time I was super anxious about asking questions in Discord. So with that being said, yeah, there is that. I do plan on making more usage of Discord in as I go further in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But honestly, one of the best sites to use for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is YouTube. There is a lot of content that was uploaded way back when, and by way back when I mean like 3 years ago, where people will just have full-blown guides on how these characters play, how this works, how movement works, this, that, and the other. If there's a question you have for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, generally speaking, you can find it on YouTube. However, if you want a more detailed explanation, head to the Discord to understand how it all comes together, is how I'm personally treating this. This is a bit different from the others, but still a very important video to make because not a lot of people know how to find information about fighting games. And I think just highlighting some of these things will just help people learn what they want to learn. And when it comes to fighting games, that's honestly one of the most important things in the genre, is learning exactly what you want to learn. So that being said, I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Until then.